it's true. They put drugs in our water and our food because they're scared of us, because we're powerful. The globalists know it. And if people become conscious, see, they're criminals that are conscious. They're scum who are conscious, know how the world really works, and choose to try to dumb us down so they can lead us off cliffs. I mean, they're a bunch of scum. They're not invincible, and we're going to defeat them.
Alright guys, I want to show everyone something really quick. This is something that you can quickly show any of your friends or family or anyone you know who's a non-believer, who doesn't believe that Christ is the one and only truly way, that's how I was. I used to be an atheist. I used to make fun of people who talked about Jesus and talked about the Bible. I used to think that all religions were orchestrated as a way to brainwash us and enslave us. But in fact, when I learned more, I figured out that God hates religion. Okay, God hates religion. Religion is man-made, and Jesus Christ is not religion. It has nothing to do with religion. In fact, when Jesus came down to this earth, it was the religious experts, the religious Pharisees, they're the ones that killed him. So Jesus Christ has nothing to do with religion, first of all. But this is a video that you can show anyone really quick. What I have written down here, I want you guys to watch what I do here real quick, okay? I have a list written down of every main religion. Now, anyone can do this and try this, but I'm going to show you real time what happens. So, go to YouTube, and I have Hindu, Muslim, Buddhist, Atheist, Jewish, Catholic, and Satanist written down. So, we're just going to test something here. We're going to test Hindu finds Christ, or finds Jesus, right there. So we're going to go down through every religion. Hindu finds Jesus, and you will see countless videos of all these different Hindus, their testimonies of them coming to Christ out of Hinduism. I mean, I can keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, but you get the point, okay? Look, that guy said, I didn't believe in Jesus until this happened, okay? He was Hindu. Let's move on to the next religion. Muslim finds Jesus. And once again, you will see countless different videos from different people, different testimonies. All these guys, all of them, a couple of them are the same people. But look, Muslim man sees vision of hell, sees Jesus. Jesus rescues him. Jesus appears to Muslim. From Islam to Jesus. Okay? Seeking Allah, finding Jesus. A Muslim's encounter with Jesus. Powerful testimony. You can just countless different videos of Muslim dies, sees hell, meets Jesus as Savior. Just all these different people, okay? ISIS leader comes to Christ. We do it with the next religion. Buddhist. How do you spell that? Buddhist finds Jesus. Every single religion, you can do this. You can test this yourself. From Buddha to Christ. I grew up Buddhist. Demons followed me. Then Jesus did this. A Buddhist family converts to Christianity. From Buddhist monk to a follower of Christ. From heaven to hell. Ex-Buddhist Steve Kang's testimony. From Zen Buddhism to Jesus. Over and over and over again. All these different people from all these different religions. You can find hundreds of testimonies. We can move on. What's after that? Atheist. Of course, we have plenty of atheists coming to Jesus because, that's how I was. I was a borderline atheist myself, right? So that one's obvious. Plenty of atheists. Atheists who mock God finds faith in Christ. I was an atheist until this happened. Testimony, just testimony after testimony after testimony. Even on Joe Rogan, 58-year-old atheist turns Christians after trying to prove religion is a conspiracy. Y'all should really go watch this one. That one's a good video right there. I mean, just countless different people. And you can go through this with every single religion. Let's go to Jewish. Jewish finds Jesus. And once again, Jewish man finds Jesus in jail. Jewish man meets Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration. From Orthodox rabbi to Jesus. Just over and over and over again. All these different religions. And the point of the matter is, you can search any religion because Jesus is not religion. Like I said, God hates religion. Religion is man-made. Religion tries to put God in a box. And that's not the case, okay? Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And you can reverse this, for example. You can try, Christian goes to Muslim, which, that's real popular these days because there's this fake movement going on of Muslim being popular amongst the rappers. Anyone who has truly had a real encounter with Jesus Christ, a relationship with him, they know instantly he is the way, the truth, and the life. He is the one true living God. And there is no backwards with this. Like, there isn't a bunch of these religions. There isn't a bunch of Christians converting to these religions and giving their testimony. Okay? So, I mean, that's a huge revealer in itself. But you get the point. Every single religion. You see these countless testimonies. Ex-Catholic. So what does that tell you? Anyone with a brain, that should let you know. Jesus Christ himself said he is the way, the truth, and the life. All these other religions acknowledge him as some type of higher power, some type of strength. They never want to give him due credence, but Jesus himself says he is the only way. And all these other religions are false. So that is a quick little test experiment. You can either show your friends this video, your people who don't believe Jesus is the way, the only way. There's that proof, and I want to go ahead and show you one more video real quick that also proves this. So this is TikTok here, and what you can do is you can go in the search bar and you can search "I hate any religion." That's what they're doing, and it'll come up "no results found," or it'll say "get the facts about hate speech." You can search "I hate all these different religions and all these different groups, no results found." But look what happens when you search "I hate Jesus." You get infinite plenty results.
If the world hates you, just remember that it has hated me first. If you belong to the world, then the world would love you as its own. But I chose you from this world, and you do not belong to it. That is why the world hates you.
So, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, the only way, because he's the only thing that they attack, that they allow you to mock. You know, you can't make fun of any of these other religions, but you can make fun of Jesus all day. God forbid if anyone said anything about Muslims. It's a problem. It's hate speech, but you can bash on Jesus all day. That's because this is Satan's world, and he runs it. And he doesn't care about any of these other religions because they're not the way, they're not the truth. He only cares about the truth, so they only mock the truth.
Mocking Jesus, acting like he don't exist, and saying things in the comments like that's gonna make him go away, bro. The thing is, you gonna go away. Jesus is always gonna be there. No matter what you say or what you do or how you feel, you gonna need him when you die, bro. And then when you're dead and you're in hell forever because you wanted to be ignorant, I'm telling you, bro, it's not a joke. Life ain't no video game. Stop picking up them drugs and in the porn and the lust and the garbage music, that choreographs, all of that stuff. Put that stuff down, bro. Focus on God. Pick up a Bible, read it, study it, learn it. The stuff is real, bro. Stop thinking we here to date and to marry a whole bunch of people. That ain't why we here. We here to honor God with our lives, bro. Get serious with your soul, man.
John 15:18, right here. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Talking about Jesus. How they crucified him. The religious people killed him. If you were of the world, if we were of the world would love his own. The world would love us if we were of this world, if we were partaking in all this filthiness and nastiness they do. But because we're not of the world, but Jesus has chosen us out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. They hated him and they're going to hate us because we expose their wicked evil deeds. We show them the truth and they don't want to come out of their delusion. They're under hypnotism. They're under Satan's spell. And when anyone comes and shines a light to that, the light's so bright, the first thing they want to do is turn away. Then they get angry. Okay, as more and more people start becoming possessed in these last days, as the Antichrist spirit manifests more and more, you're either going to be on one side or the other. I've said this so many times. You're either going to be saved or you're not. There's not going to be any middle ground because the people that don't truly have Christ and aren't saved, you're either under the lordship of Jesus Christ or you're under the lordship of Satan. That's it. And anyone who isn't saved, they're going to slowly start becoming more and more filled with these demons. These demons are going to manifest more and more through these people. Okay? Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant's not greater than his Lord. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But these things will I tell you, will they do to you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. But now they have no cloak for their sin, which is why they hate him. They hated him, and they're going to hate us because we expose their evil deeds. We're here to shine a light in this dark world, and everyone's obsessed and engulfed in darkness. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, they hated me without a cause. So, there it is, right there.
The great dictators and tyrants of the world have always dreamed taking over the world, but everyone tried it the wrong way. Everyone has tried to take over the world with military, and everyone has discovered that military will not work. You cannot police and militarize enough to take over the world. So the Illuminati in 1776 developed a whole new concept of how to pull this project off. Instead of trying to force people into a new order or a totalitarian dictatorship under military, which you cannot do because people are always going to rebel at that, the idea was developed by Adam Weishaupt to create enough violence and create enough chaos and enough to frighten the world so that the entire world of mankind would one day come to the conclusion that there's too much bloodshed, too much crime, and there's just no possible way for the human race to exist unless we come together and pool our resources, and all of us accept one government and one order, and we will all live together in peaceful, happy, under one family, and nothing can be further from the truth.
I wish you'd come to church with us, sweetheart.
Church? I'd rather play golf on the holiest day of the week.
But honey, with recent troubles in the Mideast and other ominous signs, the rapture could soon be upon us.
The rapture? Easy there, Helen. Science has shown religion is just an old wives' tale. I'm sorry, but the only thing I'm praying for is that you take it easy on our credit cards.
Oh, Mr. Thompson, what if your wife finds out?
It's modern times. Everyone's doing it. Where did my Christian limo driver go?
Mr. Thompson, what's happening?
It's the rapture, Shauna. The rapture. The virtuous have gone to heaven, and the rest of us have been left below. We were fools. And because we rejected God, tacitly accepting Satan, we must suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought all religions were a path to God. I was wrong.
Why did I put my faith in science and technology?
Oh, why did I choose to be gay?
If we lose cash, and you've only got central bank digital currencies, the computer will know what it is you're trying to do before you even do it, and they will prevent you from doing it. If, for example, they say you can't leave your house more than 5 miles, you try and buy a bottle of water 6 miles from home, you won't be able to. I'm not kidding. That's so many reasons why you should retain cash. It's offensive that the politicians believe that they have a right to all of your information at all times.
Give it to you, okay? So bear with me. The secret covenant, an illusion. It will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We'll create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their help. We will start early on. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what the children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will go depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods so many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be always pure, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will grow them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits it best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. They shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them. They were all one. That they were all one. This they must never know. They must never know that a man's color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we'll accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we'll crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of the passage to their higher realms. Members of these groups will think that they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel the stars. They will never reach their higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know that they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs we have established from time. But if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. This is a secret covenant. This is why it's so important to learn about this, because when you learn about this, you create a life outside of the system. When you're aware of it, you can no longer be controlled. When you know...
The Bible says that Satan is the god of this world. I don't know whether you know this. Satan controls the business world. Satan controls the entertainment world. Satan controls the programs on television, the movies that are made in different places. Ultimately, the god of this world, and a lot of the books that are written, children's books that are written, like Harry Potter and things like that, and many other things which you innocently allow your children to read. There's a god of this world who's trying to control the minds of people, and he starts with children to get them ultimately to bow down to him. I'll give you whatever you want. Do you want entertainment? I'll give it to you. I want you to bow down to me. That's what I've always wanted. The devil says, I want people to worship me. I don't want them to worship God. This is the great issue that's been right there from the beginning of time.